Good morning. I am 5 minutes earlier today, as usual. If you're watching in recording, you're welcome to fast forward about 5 minutes to the beginning of the actual practice, or you can stay with us through our hellos. I'm gonna try to see if the sound is okay on my computer, so if you hear me twice, don't get alarmed, it's fine. Good morning, Belle. Good morning. I am 5 minutes. Okay, seems like it's working. Good morning, Gina. Good morning, Zazu. All right, it is time for us to start, and we continue our exploration of the mindful self-compassion. We've already learned all the tools of this practice. Remember that the cornerstone of self-compassion is recognition of our suffering. So the most basic technique here is this self-compassion break that we've done many times by now. When we admit that we're suffering, by maybe saying this is a moment of suffering or this is hard, then we remind ourselves of our common humanity. Everybody suffers, it's normal, it's okay. And finally, we offer ourselves self-kindness, maybe telling ourselves, may I be kind to myself in this moment, or asking the question, what do I need right now to be kind to myself? To strengthen the self-compassion muscle in a more formal way and on a regular basis, we can practice any of the 3 self-compassion meditations: affectionate breathing, loving kindness for ourselves, and giving and receiving of compassion. In the next few days, we will explore how to apply self-compassion to difficult emotions, such as anger, fear, grief, shame. And again, in order to apply self-compassion to these emotions, we first need to recognize that we're suffering and accept the fact that yes, suffering is present in our life, instead of trying to run away from it, to mask it with false positivity, to bottle it up until we explode. So before our practice today, let's talk a little bit about the 5 stages of acceptance as defined by Christopher Germer. First, let me read a poem by Rumi called The Guest House, which you probably already heard many times, as this is one of my favorites. It describes perfectly how important it is to learn to accept all our emotions, not to run away from them. So here's the poem. This being human is a guest house. Every morning, a new arrival, a joy, a depression, a meanness. Some momentary awareness comes as an unexpected visitor. Welcome and entertain them all, even if they are a crowd of sorrows who violently sweep your house empty of its furniture. Still, treat each guest honorably. They may be clearing you out for some new delight. The dark thought, the shame, the malice. Meet them at the door laughing and invite them in. Be grateful for whoever comes, because each has been sent as a guide from beyond. So let's take this metaphor of the house to illustrate the 5 stages of acceptance. The first stage is resistance. We're struggling against difficult emotions. We're hiding in the house, blocking the door, or telling the visitor to go away. The second stage is exploring. On this stage, we turn toward discomfort with some curiosity, kind of peeking through the peephole in the door to see who has arrived. The third stage is tolerating. Here we are enduring difficult emotions safely, holding steady, kind of inviting the guest in, but asking them to remain in the hallway, in the entry of the house. Fourth stage is allowing, letting feelings come and go, allowing the guest to go wherever they want in your house. And finally, the fifth stage is befriending, seeing the value in all experience, sitting down with the guest, offering them a cup of tea, listening to what they have to say. Each successive stage corresponds to a gradual release of emotional resistance to difficult emotions. And there are three main strategies that Kristin Neff and Christopher Germer offer us for working with difficult emotions. The first strategy is labeling emotions, identifying and validating them. The second strategy is mindfulness of emotion in the body, feeling emotions as body sensations versus just thinking of them. And the third strategy is abbreviated as SSA, that stands for soften, soothe, allow. This is caring for and comforting ourselves because we have these difficult emotions, this suffering. And it's important to reiterate that these strategies are not used to alleviate difficult emotions. Our intention here is merely to meet our difficult emotions and to be with them, the yin side of self-compassion. So we're establishing a new relationship to our emotional suffering that keeps us from feeling overwhelmed and over time leads us to feel better naturally. The first two strategies, labeling emotions and becoming mindful of them in the body, help us to disentangle from difficult emotions. And this SSA technique helps us warm up to our experience. SSA practice constitutes a kind and compassionate relationship to difficult emotions and to ourselves. So again, the first S in SSA stands for softening, which is the physical self-compassion. The second S stands for soothing, emotional self-compassion. And the A stands for allowing, which is mental self-compassion. So SSA allows us to stop resisting our suffering. And giving up resistance means that we suffer less from our difficult emotions. So let's explore this together in a short practice. As always, take a comfortable position and take a few moments to settle in. Scan your body, notice how you're feeling right now, physically, emotionally, mentally. Let your breath be easy, natural, just flowing through your body. You're not forcing anything. Maybe close your eyes. Place your hand over your heart or another soothing and supportive place, just for a few moments to remind yourself that you are here in this moment, that you're worthy of kindness, just because you are you. And now let yourself recall a mildly to moderately difficult situation that you are in right now. Perhaps a health problem, stress in a relationship, a work issue, etc. Please choose a situation that generates some stress on your body when you think of it, but doesn't overwhelm you. And also because this practice emphasizes the yin qualities of softening and soothing, it's better for now not to choose a situation that makes you feel angry or feel that you need to protect yourself. Try to visualize this problem clearly. Who is there? What is being said? What's happening? And please feel free to stop this practice if things become overwhelming. So it's not about pushing through difficult emotions. When we're building the resource of self-compassion, we only need to touch emotional pain, kind of as a catalyst for compassion to arise. So, first and foremost, be kind to yourself. As you relive the situation, notice if any emotions arise within you. And if so, see if a label for an emotion comes up, a name. Maybe it's worry, sadness, grief, confusion, longing, despair, whatever it is for you. And if you are having many emotions at the same time, see if you can name the strongest of them that's associated with this situation. Now repeating the name of the emotion to yourself in a tender, understanding voice, as if you're validating for a friend. That's longing, that's grief, that's worry. Again, whatever it is for you. Now expand your awareness to your body as a whole. Recall the difficult situation again, naming the strongest emotion you feel, and scan your body for where you feel it most easily. Sweep your body from head to toe, stopping where you can sense a little tension or discomfort. Just feel whatever is feelable in your body right now. Nothing more, nothing less. Now, if you can, choose a single location in your body where the feeling expresses itself most strongly. Perhaps as a point of muscle tension in your neck, a painful feeling in your stomach, an ache in your heart. And in your mind, incline gently toward that spot. See if you can experience the sensation directly, as if from the inside. And if that's too specific or feels too strong, see if you can just feel the general self discomfort. Now begin softening into that location in your body, letting the muscles soften and relax, as if in warm water, softening, softening, softening. Remember that you are not trying to change the feeling. You are just holding it in a tender way. Now begin soothing yourself because of this difficult situation. Maybe again place a hand over the part of your body that feels uncomfortable and just feel the gentle touch of your hand. Maybe imagine warmth and kindness flowing through your hand and into your body. Maybe even thinking of your body as if it were the body of a beloved child. Soothing, soothing, soothing. There are some comforting words that you might need to hear. For example, you might imagine if your friend is struggling in the same way, what would you say to your friend? Maybe, I'm sorry you feel this way, or I care deeply about you. Can you offer yourself a similar message? Oh, it's so hard to feel this way. May I be kind to myself right now? And finally, allow the discomfort to be there, making room for it, releasing the need to make it go away, and allowing yourself to be just as you are, just like this, if only for this moment. Softening, soothing, allowing. Softening, soothing, allowing. And you may notice that the feeling starts to shift or maybe change location. It's okay. Just stay with it. Follow it. Softening, soothing, allowing. And now gently let go of this practice and focus on your body as a whole. Allow yourself to feel whatever it is you feel. Allow yourself to be exactly as you are in this moment. And when you're ready, gently open your eyes. Thank you so much for being here today. Have a beautiful day, and I will see you tomorrow.